All right, so we're back from our trip. Although it was short, it was jam-packed with a lot of fun. We experienced everything from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party to Epic Universe and everything in between.
Yeah, and we still had a day where it was just like standard park day.
Yeah. So we did get some merch, not a huge haul, but we did get some things that we wanted to share. So if you watch the vlogs,
I'm sure a lot of people would consider this a huge haul.
okay. I don't consider it a huge haul. But in the vlogs, we did go to Epic Universe, and I think that was one thing that we struggled to find there were either a magnet or some sort of pin that just said Epic Universe. A lot of their merchandise was geared towards each of the lands specifically. Mm-hmm. They did have Epic Universe merchandise. We saw shirts and cups, lanyards, things like that, but not like a specific pin or a magnet. So whether they were out of stock or just didn't come out with it, I don't know. So we only got one thing from Epic Universe.
Right. Yeah, and all of the Epic Universe like proper merchandise, I believe I showed all of it in the video, and a lot of it was just the same logo on this shirt, same logo on this tank top. We looked for the pin, like Jill said, couldn't find it, but we didn't want to walk out without anything. So Jill did pick something up, which we did show in the video, but let's show it here because we did buy it on the trip.
Yeah, so my favorite land was definitely the Super Mario's land. I would love to go back and spend more time there. So what we did pick up was a Yoshi keychain. So he hung out with anxiety on the back of our bag for the entire trip once we purchased him. So it's just a cute little keychain for us to remember that we went there. It does say it does say Nintendo Universal Studios, and then it says Super Nintendo World.
I think I remember that was $16. Does
that
sound about right?
Yep, I think it was with tax. I think it did come out to like 17. But
yeah,
that was a cattail.
Dark Universe had some really cool merch at the shop that you exit through from the Monsters Unchained ride. I didn't take the camera in there because I came out after doing the ride, so I didn't have the camera with me. But they had like a Burning Blade tank top. They had a Burning Blade like wall art, which is the tavern that they have there. So they did have a lot of cool things. We expedited our day at Epic Universe like we talked about in the video, so we didn't really have a lot of time to really go through everything. I wouldn't say we rushed, but that I guess really wasn't our priority. We definitely wanted to make sure we did the rides and experience as much as we could, but I know we need to get back there so we can really get into the park
to be immersed.
Yeah, and like Jill pointed out, at nighttime, I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, I think we would enjoy it then. I do think we wanted to be at Disney. I mean, I wanted to be at Disney. So I think that was part of it.
Yeah.
Maybe on a longer trip, we'll go back there, but.
Yeah, and maybe next time we'll walk out with more than one Yoshi keychain.
So this next piece of merchandise, Mike picked up, I think, within an hour of us arriving at All Star Sports.
Yes, we needed a magnet. We did not have a magnet. We tried to collect a magnet for every resort that we stay at, and the All-Star resorts, which all three are, on here, was the one magnet we didn't have for some reason. They had two different versions. We ended up going with this one. It was $7.99, and it looks just like the pin that we have. So we will add this to our magnet collection.
Yeah, I was going to say we do have a pin from that represents like the All-Star resorts. So we are into the magnets, so we enjoy collecting those.
Yeah.
At one point we did go to Animal Kingdom, and there was something Mike had talked about wanting to get prior to our trip. And it's been something that's been out for a while. I even think what we're going to show you is like an updated version of probably the original item. But Mike really wanted it, so they did have this version of it.
We got the Floating Mountains mug from Avatar.
Yeah.
From Pandora, the world of Avatar. It has some flying banshees on there, and even the mug handle looks like a tree root. So I had been kind of eyeing this up for a while. Jill's the one that collects the mugs. I never really got into the mug game, but I always thought this was very cool. So glad we got it. And this was $24.99.
Yeah, it is very cool. I do like the fact that like on this one they have banshees, because I think on the original mug I think it's taller and it's just the floating mountains, where this one does have the banshees on there.
Yeah, okay. Oh, so I wonder when they made the changeover to this style mug.
For one of our evenings, I believe, before we went to Magic Kingdom, we stopped over at the Polynesian. We always have to stop at the Poly. We love the Poly. And we did pick up a couple things there. We have been into the character shoulder plushes for a while. They've definitely, you know, continued to come out with them, and they definitely continue to raise their prices on them. But one that we've been eyeing up for a while, because we actually saw it being given out as like a Disney Vacation Club kind of like perk, I guess, or like an incentive. I think they were trying to provide them to people that weren't part of Disney Vacation Club, that would come up, you know, maybe talk to a cast member and inquire about Disney Vacation Club. And I think we originally first saw it on our cruise.
This past cruise. Yeah.
So we saw people getting them. We didn't get one on the cruise, but now they sell them. And it is a Stitch shoulder plush. So he's so cute. We had to get him. We actually found him at the Moana Mercantile at the Polynesian. So that top store on the top level of the Polynesian. He's really cute. We don't tend to wear them in the park, but I do see a lot of people.
We've never worn them in the park.
Yeah, we've never. That is true. We've never worn them in the park, but I do see a lot of people that do wear them, and I think they're cute. And maybe we should start.
Yeah, who knows? How much are they now? Because I think when we started, they were like $17.99. Yeah, I want to say they're $20. I think they're $24.99 now.
Yeah, I think some of them, like I think our Haunted Mansion one, the crow that lights up, I think that one was a little bit more expensive. So I think they can be close, like between $25 and $30 depending.
Yeah. Also,
when we were at the Polynesian, we had seen. So right now at Walt Disney World, they are celebrating the 25 years of pin trading. So they've been coming out with different pins, celebrating pin trading and all the things. So we did see before we left that they had a Trader Sam's, a new Trader Sam's pin, and it is specific to the 25th anniversary of pin trading. So we knew we would be able to, or hoped we would be able to find that at the Polynesian, and that would be pretty much the only location that you would probably find this pin. So we went, we started looking around, couldn't find it, but then Mike spotted it at one of the, where you check out. They sometimes have like little stands with a couple pins on there. So Mike spotted it. So it says Trader Sam's Grog Grotto, and it has a picture, it has a couple pictures on there. It does have a little hippopotami tie, if you're familiar with the drinks at Trader Sam's. I do like the color on this one.
Forget how much this was.
I think, does it say it on the back?
Oh, $19.99. There you go. I guess we should stay with the Trader Sam's merch.
Yes.
They have, I love that they're like really upping their Trader Sam's merch game. Showed it all in the blog, but I had to get the button-up shirt.
It's a great cruise shirt.
Yeah, this would be perfect. Because I have a lot of these button-ups, but a lot of them are blue. Like the Roosevelts I have are blue. And the cruise line one I have is blue. And then we got the Epcot one, and it's blue. So I was like, I don't need any more blue ones. And this one is very colorful. Love it. It was $64.99. It's a nice feeling material. And it's just really cool. We love Trader Sam's. Yeah, and this is like when we stay at Poly, this will be perfect to wear, you know.
Yeah, I think the shirt really represents Trader Sam's really well with all the different things on there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the last thing we got from the Polynesian is something that I purchased, and I think we showed it in the vlog. So I did wind up getting the Disney Vacation Club Happy Halloween sweatshirt actually. It has all the characters there. Well, they're carved pumpkins shaped like the character heads. And it does say Happy Halloween, Disney Vacation Club. And I love it. I actually really like the color. And I think it's perfect for the fall. So I will be wearing this a lot. I'm excited about it. So we were there, as you saw, for the Halloween season. It's just starting to ramp up there at Disney. and we were able to attend one of the Halloween parties. So we did pick up something. Actually, you can purchase it just during like regular park hours or during the Halloween party. We did in the vlog show it.
This was a quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you watched the series, then you saw the quest that we were on.
Yeah. It's so difficult because like before you go, like the Disney's always like, oh, we're going to have this Halloween bucket. We're going to have this zipper. But it's never like, it's not always like right when they start celebrating the season. Like the Pluto zipper, I don't even think was released yet at Walt Disney World.
Where they always drop at Disneyland first.
Yeah, a lot of those tend to drop there first.
Yeah.
But we were lucky to be able to snag the Stitch popcorn bucket. He actually spent a lot of time with us because we had to buy him when we were at the party. So he was there during the rain, during the sunshine.
He rode Space Mountain.
Yes, he rode Space Mountain with us. And his little Halloween pumpkin bucket does light up. So I think he's really cute. I'm excited to...
He glows in the dark.
Yes, and yeah, we saw that on Space Mountain. I'm excited to have him around for the Halloween season. But you can get him even if you're not attending one of the parties. All right, so for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, if you're attending, they do have exclusive merchandise just for the party. Mike filmed, I think, all of it.
I think this is like the first time I was actually able to do it. It's just so chaotic.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy, but I really wish they would have a little bit of a different system. But yeah, I was able to show most of the stuff.
The Emporium is just so crazy. You know, people trying to get the Halloween merchandise for the party, but then there's also like your regular day guests that are just shopping and, you know, trying to get things before they do have to leave the park. But, and it is very tight.
Yes.
But they had everything from shirts, bags, pins, pretty much anything you could think of they had for the party.
Yeah.
We wound up only purchasing 2 things, one of which being one of the pins. We wound up getting the 2025 pass holder Mickey's Not So Scary pin. So it has Mickey on there with 2 pumpkins. It does say pass holder. I like this because it's unique. Obviously, it's classic because it has Mickey on there. And it does mention the party and the year. This pin was $19.99, so not too bad.
Yeah, they had a couple different styles of pins with like what the characters were. They had one that had the Gravediggers on it.
Yep.
But we didn't get that because I got the t-shirt with the Gravediggers.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, so here's the front. Yeah, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
Does it say it glows in the dark? Is that what that sticker is?
Yes, glows in the dark. We should see what that looks like. Here's the back. It's got the Gravediggers, and it has Not So Scary and 2025. So there you go, date stamped. I love the like swirled look that it has. But yeah, they had basically these guys on a pin, but we didn't want to like double up on these guys, so we went with a different style pin.
Oh, with Mickey.
Yeah, and this is $34.99. Jill has a Not So Scary shirt from a previous year. I don't have a Not So Scary shirt, so now I have one.
Yep. I wore mine at the party.
Yes.
To round out our Halloween and fall merchandise, we saw, or I saw anyway, prior to going on the trip, that those Mickey pumpkins with the wreath that they have in the parks to decorate Magic Kingdom, that they turned that into a pin. So I was on a mission to find that. And I did wind up finding it in Epcot underneath the pin, I call it the pin store. I think they have some other things in there underneath Spaceship Earth. I think it's so cute. It does light up. I haven't taken it out of its package yet, but it does say it lights up. So I'd be interested to see that.
I guess it just like glows a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure like the Mickey face glows on the pumpkin.
Yeah. There's a thicker packaging for this.
Yeah, it is pretty thick.
Yeah.
It's like a book, a little tiny book. But it's really cute. I didn't see it many places. Like I said, I got it under Spaceship Earth, and I did see it, I don't know if it was in Creations or another shop in Epcot. I did see it one more time. But other than that, I didn't see it in Magic Kingdom or any of the resorts or any of the other parks.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what it looks like when it glows,
Yeah.
when it lights up. This one says pink. I'm sure this is more than $19.99, maybe like $21.99, maybe?
Yeah,
I don't know. Although the party exclusive stuff was $19.99, so who knows?
So for those of you that don't know, Sorcerer Mickey is my favorite Mickey and the most superior Mickey. We did plan to see Fantasmic on our last night, but our plans changed with not having seen Disney Starlight, the new parade at Magic Kingdom, a couple of nights before because it got rained out because of weather. Then on our last night, we wound up skipping Fantasmic and heading to Magic Kingdom to see that, which I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
However, I love Fantasmic and I love Sorcerer Mickey. So when I saw these at Hollywood Studios, I almost said MGM. When I saw these at Hollywood Studios, I had to get them. And they are new Fantasmic ears. These were released relatively recently. So it does have Sorcerer Mickey on there. It says Fantasmic. And they do glow in the dark as well. And I'm really looking forward to getting back there and wearing these at Hollywood Studios when we see Fantasmic.
We got a lot of stuff that glows in the dark.
We're going to be lighting up.
The Mickey that's on this ear, doesn't he look like the billboard outside of Fantasmic on Sunset?
Yes, he does.
Now, they had a lot of Haunted Mansion stuff in the Emporium. I'm sure that's because it's the Halloween, for them, it's Halloween season. It is August. But they had a couple of different new shirts, button-downs, a jersey, and T-shirts. And Haunted Mansion is my favorite attraction. So I went with this one. Just love how it's like simple, but not simple. Haunted Mansion is like embroidered. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, I know that they have a Disneyland version of this with what theirs looks like. But yeah, I had to have this shirt. And the shirt was $34.99.
I love that shirt. I think it's very simple, but I think it's very classy, and I don't know. I really like that shirt.
Jill was drawn to that shirt right away.
I was like, you have to get this. You have to buy this. Yeah. I think I forced you to buy it.
It's not over the top. It's simple. That's what I like about it.
I like it.
It's not plain. It's simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very classy.
Yeah.
So throughout our trip, we showed this piece of merchandise quite a few times and joked a little bit back and forth about if we were going to buy it or not. And in the end,
jokes became serious talk.
There was no reason not to buy it. So we had to get the life-size version of the pin. And we came home with the Mickey wreath.
Another item that lights up.
Yeah.
We haven't even tried it yet. We haven't even taken it out of the box.
No.
Jill can't wait to open it. I say, well, we have to do this merch vlog first.
Yeah, I told Mike, I said, well, let's just take it out, hang it up. We don't have to show it in the box, but he insisted that we show it in the box. So here it is, our own Mickey pumpkin wreath.
Halloween is my jam.
Yeah.
I decorate the house all up. I would keep Halloween stuff up all year round. So this is definitely a good find, a good buy. I mean, I would have bought the pumpkin too, the Mickey pumpkin. But we figured, let's go with this. It was $99.99. We got it for $80 because of the pass holder discount.
Yes.
It was kind of a no-brainer. We love the Halloween party. This is something that you see in the parks, So to have what is a piece of Disney decorating, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah.
It'll be like we're at Magic Kingdom.
24/7. We just got to figure out where we're going to hang it.
Yes.
Yeah. But that was a good buy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad we got it.
I'm very excited about it.
Yeah. But there you have it. That is our merch haul for this quick trip, August of 2025. We were just there at the end of June, early July for the cruise. We knew we were going to go back and do this Halloween party, and it was a little bit rainy. It was quick, but it was a great trip.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the vlogs. Hope you enjoyed the merch haul, but that is it. We'll see you on our next adventure.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.